What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, CamATL, and welcome back to another NBA Prize Picks video with your boy. Drop a like down below because I already know you're gonna love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment anything in the comment section to enter your name into the $50 giveaway I do every single week on this channel. Thank you guys for joining me as always, man. Hopefully, you guys had an amazing, what day was yesterday? Tuesday. Start to your week is going well so far. Hopefully, you won all your bets. Last night was a huge day for the prop tools. NHL overall, I had like 6 to 8 hit for NHL last night. I had 6 of my 8 hit for NBA last night. And as you guys know, my favorite prize picks, I post them on the NBA Access page as the day goes along. So far, early on with the slates today, we have some spots that haven't dropped yet. You know what I mean? You're still kind of waiting for everyone. I mean, as you could see on a decent sized slate, for us to only have like 8 or 9 green guys, green differentials is kind of, tight. But we're going to do what we can to get this video for you guys. And as you know, this updates as more players drop and stuff. More of this will expand and we'll get more great plays as the day goes on and as news comes out and stuff like that. So make sure you go to greenlightdfs.com, grab your NBA access page, and use that NBA player prop tool as well as the DFS stuff and all that stuff. So let's get straight into it. Now, last time that Miami played Philly, let me get exact numbers for you because I'm pretty sure I had Bam here too because the player prop tool is a Bam Adebayo fan. I will say that. Bam Adebayo. Let me pull him up real quick. All right, Bam Adebayo against Philly. They just played recently. Yeah, okay. So they played in their last game at Philly. Um, and Bam got 26 DraftKings points. He ended the day with 13 points, 7 rebounds, a block, and a couple assists. Um, I'm expecting a better performance here than the last one. Okay, so in the last performance, he ended up getting 20 points and rebounds. Okay, um, I believe this one is in Miami. Let me verify, but I believe this one is in Miami. I need to go ahead and put whether it's at opponent or whatever on the player prop tool as well. But yeah, this one's at Miami. Obviously, Kevin Love joined Miami, so that's a little bit of a hit to Bam Adebayo's upside. But at the end of the day, this line's just still too low. Okay, I'm taking Kevin Love into consideration when I have him at 27 uh, points and rebounds. I think Bam Adebayo is just a solid contributor for this Miami team. Okay, and against a team like Philly, he's going to have big opportunities here because they're going to need as much of him as he can possibly handle to match up with Joel Embiid. Now, Joel Embiid's not the best matchup. You don't really want to face him as a big man. You don't really want to face Joel Embiid. He's solid, obviously. He's a big dude. But Bam Adebayo is a solid option here. At 25 and a half, it just feels too low for me. And the tool feels the same exact way. I feel this same exact way. Like, this is a game that should be a competitive matchup, number one. Number two, you're going to see a lot of minutes because of the matchup against Philly. Number three, they just played at Philly and he got 20. I wouldn't be surprised to see only 6 more here at home in Miami. So at 25.5, it's just too low. Vegas likes the over. It's not like there's a ton of money on this right now, but the Vegas is leaning over as of right now. And he has gone over 25 and a half in 7 of his last 10. His closing line for points and rebounds has been higher than 25.5 in 10 of his last 10. And I have him projected to drop 27.3 pretty much, 27.29. So 27. That's almost 2 points higher than what his prop line is right now. I feel pretty good about it, man. Like I said, I mean, this is a good spot here in a competitive matchup. And a lot of times with guys like Bam Adebayo and big players on these teams, one of the most important factors is the game staying competitive so that they get their whole run. And if it's a close game, a lot of times these guys can hit regardless of what the matchup is. A lot of times these guys can hit their numbers as long as the game is competitive and there's not like any surprise blowout situations. And at the end of the day, all you can do is go off of what you're feeling, and I don't think this game is a blowout. Matter of fact, Miami is Philly's only 2-point favorites. So it's supposed to be very close here in Miami. So I like Bam Adebayo over 25.5 points and rebounds. I get it. He just burned a lot of people the other day, including me. So if you want to fade that, be my guest, okay? The prop tool's got other options here, and it will have a lot more options as the day goes on. Um, but at the end of the day, I've learned with my personal success in Prize Picks since I've been working on the player prop tools to kind of trust my gut and the prop tools together and roll with it. And I feel pretty good about Bam Adebayo today. All right, so Bam Adebayo over 25.5 points plus rebounds. Next play that I want to go with, I'm going to rock some Gordon Hayward. And a lot of people aren't going to be on this right now because look at that. The money's on the under 27.5 points plus rebounds plus assists. Okay, PRA. Gordon Hayward's interesting here, okay, because for me, you've got LaMelo Ball out. You've got PJ Washington out. I mean, Charlotte's thin. And Gordon Hayward's going to have to really get some solid usage here. He gets a solid usage bump here. Obviously, Rozier and these other guys get bumps as well. Rozier's right here. The next Charlotte player that you see is Mark Williams that's popping with LaMelo out. And then you will have down here, as you keep going down, you'll run into Terry Rozier. It's a yellow bet, but we do have him up at 23 projection for his points, and Vegas likes the over as well. But honestly, when you look at value and you look at differential, Gordon Hayward's at the top of the list here as one of the best plays so far early on in today. And I get it. I mean, LaMelo out, PJ Washington out. Gordon Hayward is going to have to do some heavy lifting. At 27.5, that feels too low to me. And I honestly don't care that Vegas is on the under 27.5. He's only gone over in 3 of his last 10, but remember, there's multiple guys out now, so that doesn't really matter. Don't worry about last 10. Don't worry about the closing line because, of course, it hasn't closed higher than 27.5 in the last 10 because LaMelo's been healthy. So Gordon Hayward at 27.5 with no LaMelo Ball, no PJ Washington. Prop Tool says play it. It's almost at 29 projection, almost a 2-point projection higher than where the prop line is. So Bam Adebayo, points plus rebounds, 25.5 over. And then Gordon Hayward, PRA, 27.5 over. Okay, remember, this is a good example actually of how I've been talking about. Sometimes people will get this confused and think that this is what I want to play. So they'll see the 27.5 and then they'll see the under highlighted here and think that that's my pick. No, this is just showing where the money is leaning for Vegas. That's it. And you also need to pay attention to what the line is because this prop line on Prizepicks is 8. Vegas is at 8.5. The money's on the under 8.5. So remember, this isn't under 8. This is under 8.5. So that's why the differential's still solid because the line is at 8. Okay, you know what I mean? So remember that stuff. But this is a great sign of what I mean by I don't put a ton of merit into that Vegas Well, I look at Vegas information, don't get me wrong. But I'm not going to let this money on the under 27.5 right here deter me from playing somebody that obviously is in such an amazing position. This right here also will keep people off. And I'm down to take that chance on it. Obviously, in sports betting, anything you do is a chance. But, I mean, with all the data and the analytics, all that stuff is pointing towards Gordon Hayward being a solid play here. So PRA over 27.5, regardless if Vegas likes the under or not, we're rolling with it at a 1.48 differential. Second highest differential of any player on the slate so far. Remember, there's more guys that need to be added as well. This isn't everyone. I'm doing what I can to get this video out early, but more will be added and more differential will pop up, more value and all that. And I'm going to be on there as soon as the value pops, putting those stuff on, putting my favorites on the NBA Access page so we could, smash another night for Prize Picks. But yeah, man. So far, this is what I like. Bam Adebayo over 25.5. Gordon Hayward over 27.5 PRA. All right? Let's get this money today, y'all. Good luck. Greenlightdfs.com to join the squad. Props Made Easy is almost ready. I'm testing out the social media side of things over at Props Made Easy right now, so that I can be 100% aware of like when people start having questions or if they, you know what I'm saying, that I can 100% be able to help them. The people that I've been working with over the last couple years to get Props Made Easy up, we're all just like locked in trying to get everything going there. So yeah, excited for that as well. But anyway, y'all have an amazing Wednesday, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.